Welcome to this completely unnecessary podcast for Wednesday, August 2nd, the dog days of summer,
God, fuck.
2017. We're sweating it out here with Ian Ferguson.
I gotta fucking wear the heat blanket today, too.
And I'm Pat Contry. Wow. What is this, episode 104? What are we on, Ian? Do you recall?
I don't know, but we're beyond the 100th episode.
We're officially old hat.
Are we officially at 4 years now? Is it the first one in August or the last one in August that puts us at 4 years?
I thought it was the end of August, but you know what? This is episode 104, by the way. The first episode was. I'm gonna go look at Podbean while you talk. Coming up on the show, we'll be talking about the Genesis flashback getting panned, updates on the Super Nintendo Classic pre-orders getting canceled, the Dreamcade Replay Kickstarter back again.
Another console to kick around.
Another Kickstarter, just slap around. We'll have another GameStop retro debacle, 30,000 sealed Super Mario Brothers game, and more, and your Q&A. Ian, did you miss me this past weekend? I was in Austin Classic Game Fest. Did you miss me?
No, I was at 9 Inch Nails having a great time.
Okay. You missed out on some great barbecue.
Oh, wait, no, you were just having a grand old time. Yeah, I did miss you.
Yeah, think about that. Yeah, I kind of did.
I guess I did. I was sad because you got to go to Pinballz, and Pinballz is a really great place.
Yeah, there's 3 locations around Austin. It's a barcade, but like it's almost like the bars. It's not the main focus being a barcade.
No,
it's a big sized arcade. There was like 3 rows almost of pinball machines, so probably like 40 to 50 pinball machines.
And you get some interesting ones in there too.
Sure. I think I showed you a couple of pictures, like 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
I think one of them used to have a D&D pinball machine. That's not super common. I don't know if that one did.
I don't recall seeing that one. At least it wasn't this one. So according to my sources, this is the one that had a better arcade section and slightly less gooder pinball section. But if the other place had a better pinball section, this one was fine for me. You probably would have been satisfied too. And they even had candlestick bowling. They had like 8 lanes you could play.
Oh, nice.
They had the awesome air hockey that I defeated Norm at 7-4. He bought me ice cream. They even had you ever see the 4 paddle air hockey?
Yeah.
It's like tons of little pucks and like one big puck, and that looks.
Was it the Pac-Man themed one?
Not the Pac. There's a Pac-Man themed one. This one was.
There is a Pac-Man themed one, but I think it's only 2 players. But it dumps at some point a shitload of tiny pucks.
Okay, this is the same concept. There's like 2 different colored neon red and yellow pucks that are worth, I think, like 2 or 3 points each, and then there's just one normal size one that's worth 10 points. And the paddles are like double the size, so they're like boxing gloves basically. And it's probably best for 4 players, but it looks like a ton of fun. Me and Norm are trying to find someone to play with. Maybe that 51-year-old blonde woman that kind of hit on me could have been a possibility. Whole other conversation. We'll get into it now. Norm was there, but the arcade section itself was great because they had a lot of stuff that you wouldn't expect to find at a barcade. Like we're talking an environmental disc of Tron. We're talking like a Satan's Hollow. More of the esoteric titles. Nice. They had an original Tapper there. I'm not sure if it wasn't root. I don't think it was Root Beer Tapper, but I was trying to look for the Budweiser stuff. I didn't see it offhand, but it definitely had the brass rails.
I was gonna say the telling would have been the brass rails. I had
the brass rails.
I don't think Root Beer Tapper had brass rails ever.
So I had the brass rails, and those are hard to find, amongst other ones. And there was some fighting ones, and you still got your Dave and Buster style ones, like the Alien feedback one, that really good new Star Wars one, where it's like It's kind of half cockpit where you're sitting back, but the screen is like really big in front of you.
Ooh.
And it has a throttle. Basically, the gist of the game is obviously you control your ship in fire, but you have to throttle to make sure you don't pass. To keep the enemies in your sights, you have to always be thrusting up and back in order to keep pace. That's really what differentiates it from a game like Rebel Assault. So it requires more skill. However, though, like I got 2 out of 3 stars. I did find I defeated the Hoth mission, but it was $2 for that one mission. I couldn't go on to the next mission. It was one of those like, what the fuck? Yeah, come on.
$2, win or lose, you're done.
Yeah, I'm just like, come on. That's a little weird. But I had a great time. Always fun hanging out with Norm, the gaming historian. And I got trading cards from Walter Day with my face on it, with my beard, celebrating the fact that I did a certain NES guidebook. That was cool. I kind of met Billy Mitchell. He's a big big tall glass of water.
He's a tall drink of water, man.
And Austin was fucking hot. It was like 107 degrees with humidity. It was insane. But like I said, the barbecue was great.
It's a great fucking city.
Norm, I think, managed to eat macaroni and cheese every day he was there.
Yes, Norm, way to go.
I went 2 out of 3 days in the mac and cheese, and we went to Style Switch with our pal of the show, Rich, OK Chief, on that Saturday. He said that this was the second best barbecue place in Austin, and damned, it could have been the first, because it was like, even we went to barbecue on the first day. We thought, oh, this is pretty good, and then this blew it away the second day. Like, oh, okay.
Do you know what it was called?
Style Switch.
Oh, Style Switch. Okay, I'm trying to think of what he would have. Trying to think of what he would have considered the first best barbecue.
I think the first one was probably like some commercial on that. It would be hard to get into. Like, this wasn't a hole in the wall, but it was like a medium-sized place, you know.
Gotcha.
Like you get in line. It's like it's like an assembly line. It's like, okay, what meat you want? Plop it down. What size you want? Plop it down. Drink. And they move people quickly.
I've only been to Austin twice, and it hasn't been in a while, so the names of the places are slipping me.
So we got a fun show lined up. Ian's been playing tons of Fire Pro, but before that, we're gonna.
I've also been harassing my cat with the little BB-8.
Okay, well, your cat deserves all the pain that Bratty cat gets.
That's been a lot of fun.
We'll be at Game On Expo in Phoenix, and that's going to be a 3-day event, and that's going to be August 11th to 13th. That's GameOnExpoAZ.com. We're also going to be at a Video Game Con in New Jersey, September 9th and 10th. And that good old Game Guide Ultimate NES app is that version 1.3. Go find it. It's fun.